But I don't get to use it for that purpose.
Oh.
No, you don't.
What purpose do you use it for?
Put stuff on.
You don't use it for its intended purpose?
Where use it to put stuff on.
I put the mic out there. Where'd the mic go?
Bandit
I've got it right here.
Duke had it.
I've got it.
Duke.
Well, they're not sitting on the couch.
Doik.
Doik. There they go. What?
And the bandit took a seat.
All right, everyone. So we're going to interview Bandit along with Lacey and Cloud Pouncer.
Do I need this thing?
Well,
Yeah.
the people in the channel can hear you. People on the interweb can hear you.
What's a cord?
Nobody in the channel probably wants to talk to me.
Everybody,
They will.
there was a cord that was going directly into your brain. So everyone, this is Lacey and Cloud Pouncer. You can try to figure out which one is which.
Lacey's the fox on the ground to the far bottom left.
And
Wow.
Cloud Pouncer's the dog?
Yep.
All right.
He's the ball. He's the ball.
What?
Oh, so Warro says, "Oh, cute girl on the show. He wants to hear from you." So cute girl on the show.
Can we do like a subservient? With
So everyone,
Lacey?
that is the cute girl.
That is an actual girl.
So what we have here is, of course, Lacey. Everybody knows as building some of those fursuits like Blondie and Cake 1 and Cake 2. You built both cakes, didn't you?
Oh, you were a cake master.
There's a microphone. You're supposed to talk into it. Yes.
Well, I nodded my head. I thought that was good enough for
Yeah,
that.
we got the nod.
So this is Lacey, and the name of your fursuit building company?
Fursuits by Lacey and Nick.
Fursuits by Lacey and Nick.
Pretty original.
It is very original.
Or fursuiting.com.
Fursuiting.com. And so, what are some of the favorite fursuits you've built so far? What are some of your personal the personal joys you have received?
Everybody that paid me for a fursuit, I enjoyed.
Cool. Is there a specific design that you thought, that one was kind of fun to work on?
Some of the more complicated ones have been kind of fun. It's something different that we don't get to do every day.
Mhm.
I don't know. I actually like building them all. They're
Okay.
all their own challenges and they're all fun in ways. So
Cool.
I think one of the recent ones I really enjoyed was Tifu. I don't know why. It's a fox. You know, everybody's got a fox suit, but they're fun. And I really love his pictures he's been putting up on FA. I don't know who takes them, but they're fun. Check it out, Tifu.
Very, very cool. And someone was whispering to me. So I understand you're guest of honor at an upcoming convention. Is that true?
yes, FWA.
FWA 2011.
Yep, that is correct.
Correct. And what special things will you be doing for FWA, also known as FWA?
We'll be doing panels on construction,
Mhm.
probably panels on care as well, fursuit care.
Okay.
Maybe traveling with fursuits as well. Just whatever they want us to do, we'll do.
All right.
So a variety.
Sure. Anthroguy 101 is saying, have you ever made fursuits that either glow in the dark or have lights built into them or have some kind of special raver type function?
Actually, yes, I have done a head with LEDs in the eyes before.
Okay.
We don't get asked to do those too often, but we have done those.
Very
Nothing
cool.
dark though.
Freakish Nico says, I want to know the history of Cloud Pouncer. What is the history of Cloud Pouncer?
Like where'd the name come from and all.
I don't remember. I wish I would have come up with something better. So, you know, just call me CP or Nick.
Okay. So he has no original history of it. Cloud Pouncer just existed.
Yeah, I mean, I used to like to fly and, you know, clouds.
There you go.
Somebody
don't like
said
to fly
pound-
anymore?
You know, furry, pouncing, that sounded about right. Yeah, Care Bears and shit, like, you know, Cake says.
There you go.
No, it has nothing to do with Care Bears.
What, you don't like to fly anymore?
Well, not since I snapped my arm like a twig.
So tell us about that. What happened? You did break your arm.
Nobody told me that the ground was hard.
Nobody told you the ground was hard? It is sometimes. If it's really wet, it can be kind of squishy.
It's still a myth.
What's a myth?
So you were hang gliding, correct?
Yes, I was.
And something happened.
Yeah, I come to a sudden stop really fast.
Came to a sudden stop, and your arm just decided it didn't want to stay in one piece after that?
It didn't like this position it was in, so, you know,
It just kind of went kaprak?
something like that. I
Okay.
wasn't listening. I was hearing the hang glider around me get mangled, so, you know, I couldn't exactly hear the bone snap.
So, as Salen said, the chain of events was flying, throw yourself at the ground, miss.
No, I hit.
Okay.
There was no miss
There was
about
no
the
miss.
ground.
Seamus wants to know, for both of you, do you have any phobias? Anything
Hitting the ground really hard.
hitting the ground really hard? Lacey?
Spiders.
Spiders! Oh, you should have been at our house 2 nights ago.
There's one in your bathroom.
There's one in our bathroom?
Yeah, actually, there was a one about that big, and he was too cute to squish, so I left him alone.
Those are okay. It's the big ones. that are
Yeah, this
really
was a wolf
scary.
spider about 1.5 inches long, and it had little babies all over the back. And Scott tried to catch it to let it outside, and he touched the back, and all the little baby spiders decided to come off the mama's back and all over the floor.
The one I actually found, I was drying my hands off, and it came off a towel, so it looked lonely, so I put it in Cake's fursuit head.
Oh, okay.
It's safe there.
This was in our house, or was it in Yappy's house?
Oh, is it in Yappies?
In Yappy's house. I was like, in our house, because I don't remember spiders in our house.
Yeah.
So
So I
everyone-
want nothing to do with it.
Keep in
Well-
mind, whenever you visit, Yappy has spiders.
Well, welcome to Florida.
He
Well,
has
yeah,
them as
Florida
pets.
has
Because it's hot
spiders.
outside and it's nice and cool in here.
He names them. That's okay.
And Bandit has nothing to do with them. So, Cloud Pouncer, you actually fly little planes too, don't you?
I've soloed full scale. I never actually finished getting my private. I just would go and pick up my friends from other airports, which was illegal at the time, but who really
No, I'm talking
cares?
about little planes.
Oh, RC, yeah, I do that too. And fly UAVs and anything aviation related I enjoy.
Cool. And now you actually were the owner of a little piece of history, a little suit called Dynamite, weren't you?
Possibly.
Possibly. And what happened to that suit?
I bought a car.
You bought a car. so basically, that suit somehow, some way, made a lot of money.
It did okay. I mean, a fursuit's a fursuit.
Yeah. Yeah, there was people asking the thing. That was the suit that went everybody was like, "Oh, I wish I could do that with my fursuit. Sell it for that much money."
in a box.
Yeah. Because you did the
What, that was in that video?
That was in that video.
yes.
Oh.
Blitz just sounds so full of wonder. He's like a 6-year-old. That's the way it is. Oh.
Everybody knows it as the dick in the box suit.
I didn't know that, but now I do. And knowing is half the battle.
Reese Tora wants to know for Lacey or for both of you, would you refuse to make a spider fursuit if you're afraid of them?
I'll make anything for money.
Lacey, would you make a spider fursuit?
If the design is good, sure. I'm having trouble picturing that off the top of my head.
I think it would be
but
something like
that's-
what Santa Fox built. Have you
It'd
seen
work
Santa?
out better if the person had, 8
legs,
arms,
yeah.
legs. I'd enjoy it more.
If you could live in any city in the United States other than where you are now, where would you want to live?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Why
Probably Omaha.
Why Omaha?
It's a really nice city. I don't know.
It's home.
It's out in the middle of nowhere.
Like here.
Yeah, you know where we are right now?
We're in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, but at least I could drive an hour and get somewhere.
Don't need to drive an hour there.
You already are somewhere in Nebraska.
All right, moving on.
Children of the Corn.
All right, I'm just watching. They're talking about steaks in Nebraska.
What was the most expensive fursuit that you've built?
or the
I
most
don't know.
or the most complex, the one that actually took you the longest?
That's a good question.
I don't know. You kind of lose track. I mean, I don't know.
Recently, probably Yvonne.
Yeah, probably Yvonne the Dragon. Recently.
Okay. Seamus wants to know, for both of you, are there any celebrities or famous people that you would just go totally fanboy or fangirl over? Someone that is just like, they're the total shiznit for you. You met them and you just go, oh.
Not really. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. Oh, maybe Travis Pastrana for you.
Pastrana's pretty badass. I don't know. I think I'd like to meet some aviation legends, but I wouldn't say I'd go fanboy over. But I definitely like to meet, like Chuck Yeager or
I've met
Neil
Chuck Yeager.
Armstrong, people like that.
I
would
got to
be-
meet Chuck Yeager one time.
Yeah, I think, I'd like to meet some people like that before they pass on, because they've done, just amazing things.
Cool. Okay, let's see. Summer Otter says, actually, I have a fursuit making question. When did you start thinking of taking commissions for fursuits?
I've been doing it about 5 or 6 years, so it's been a while since I started thinking about it.
Yeah, but what was it that made you want to start taking commissions? What was the kind of the...
I don't think it was so much a plan as taking commissions as it was a created fursuit, wore it around. Somebody said, I want to buy that.
Okay.
You're like, okay.
Cool. Trigger has a question for CP. He said,
I don't want to answer it.
He said, where did you learn how to have an interview?
Just tell him I'm going to punch him when I get back home.
All right. So Trigger, he's going to punch you. Okay, there you go.
Let's see what else.
Question for Trigger: how does he like vuvuzelas?